want to ask Tom, famous Tom. He's very well known in the West Coast. I was sitting around San Francisco one time talking with some people from some Asian Hispanic Journalists Association, and someone mentioned Tom's Burnt Down Cafe on Madeline Island. So, and Keith Secola never forgets to mention the Burnt Down Cafe, amongst other burnt down things, on Madeline Island when he has a chance, because he loves it up there. So what we want to hear from you is the best fable that you've ever actually experienced with an indigenous person.
Oh,
okay. See, this is the best Indian fable. It's like Louis Cadotte's rat, the guy who nailed the rat. Okay.
Right. Did I tell you that story?
No.
Oh, God, I was there. Beautiful. I saw it with my own eyes. The skeleton. When they tore the building down. I saw it with my own eyes. It might have been a rat, but it's probably a mouse.
What size diameter?
It was a small rat.
Right. What kind
or
of
a big mouse?
Tell me about the nail. What do you remember about the nail?
16 penny, just your standard, spike, sinker.
No. Louis Cadotte was the banker on the island, or was he the postman, or?
Town drunk. Well,
they didn't recall him from that position once?
no, it's Chief Skeezix and Louie. The last three, they were, like homeless people, drinking muscatel. The whole Constitution muscatel was their favorite brand. And I couldn't drink it. I tried to drink it with them. I couldn't drink it. But they'd go on benders, and then they'd work a little bit, and then go on a bender.
They had fun.
Yeah. They didn't need much, and they had a patron, Frank Goki, a hell of a good guy, owned the house across the street, right downtown there. That must have been it was from the 1880s. Basically a shack, inside, no running water, wood stove, and a bucket under the sink kind of thing, haul water in, and but it belonged to Frank Goki across the street, and he said, "You guys can live here as long as you live." And true to his word, he kept the place until they'd all died. When he got tired of hearing that rat run back and forth on, there's no insulation in the walls when the rat can run back and forth in the wall. Okay.
And it kept them up or bothered them or something.
It's an old kind of a French type of building too. When the studs in the wall run horizontal, not vertical. It's an older type of building. That was a real old building in a different style of architecture. Okay. But I don't know how many times he tried it, but one day he nailed it, and he got that rat, or small rat, big mouse, and holy Christ, they had to move out of the place for 2 weeks. It stunk so bad. Like 2 weeks before they could move back in the house.
But that was, he got that rat.
But he got it, okay?
He got it.
And everybody told everybody the story. Nobody believed him. Nobody believed him. Nobody believed him.
He couldn't see it. He could only hear it, right? He
right.
Could hear
No,
the rat
he never saw it.
Never
saw it. He's heard it running through the wall. And well, who's going to believe him? It's like, what, are they going to tear the wall apart of somebody else's house where they were living? But finally, after he was dead, he was vindicated. And I saw it because everybody had heard the story, and there was a crowd to, like this. 5 of us in one place, a little town like this. This is a crowd. Oh. And we went to see if we could find that rat. And
the carcass of,
yeah, the skeleton. And I know I must have been young, pre-teens, or I would have collected, and I'd still have rat skeleton here, because I have bird's nest collections and skeleton collections and antler collections, and they're all here. I got them.
I believe that.
I got it.
I believe that's true.
But I mean,
that would have been a prize.
When my bar burned down, I lost a lot of my historical artifacts, and when my house was gutted by fire, 20 years I lived there, I lost a lot of historical artifacts. But thank God I've got these extra rolling closets around, so that my hysterical museum can still be visited.
Miigwech.
Miracle Museum.